Hello, my name is Tom Tobin. I'm the CEO of Modelshop. Modelshop is a low-code platform for business analysts. We enable organizations to take the financial and risk analysis that's typically trapped in spreadsheets and transform it into online, shareable, real-time applications with minimal coding. Now, I imagine there may be some skeptics in the audience. After all, vendors have promised an alternative to spreadsheets for years, and not many have delivered. We believe Modelshop is different. Modelshop is based on a powerful, multidimensional modeling platform surrounded with a business analyst syntax that empowers business analysts to create the types of analysis that previously could only be done in spreadsheets. So let's get to the demo. Ironically, we're going to start the demo with a spreadsheet. This is a mortgage decisioning spreadsheet that uses risk-weighted return on equity to decide whether a mortgage belongs within an investment portfolio. This is typical of the type of spreadsheets that we're able to convert into applications using Modelshop. It has 10 or 15 sheets, hundreds of calculations, and it's critical to the business. Let's show how that's done in Modelshop. When you first log into Modelshop, you can see that it's an online application hosted by us or on-premise. And users have the ability to create, share, and control their models. We'll start by creating a brand new model. When you first get into the model, it's really a blank slate waiting to import data. We can take data from a variety of sources, including databases, web services, as well as files. We can handle JSON, XML, and of course we handle spreadsheets quite well. So you can see as we import this spreadsheet, we have the ability to detect all the details within that spreadsheet, including sheets, named ranges, and other structures. As the data is imported, Modelshop uses heuristics to find relationships in data. That's an important step to build an underlying data model, which enables business analysts to quickly create sophisticated logic with minimal coding. Once the import is complete, the user is dropped into a familiar grid environment where they can navigate the different sheets, or what we call data lists, data, as well as calculations. More importantly, under the hood, that data model is a driving force for how you work with data and create calculations within Modelshop. While Modelshop is able to convert much of the spreadsheet automatically, there's some additional work needed to create the charts, graphs, and more advanced calculations. You end up with a more complete application, which has different views into the data, cubes, which is our equivalent of a pivot table, and all of the calculations converted into the Modelshop syntax. So let's drill in a little bit more and look at some of that syntax. So we're going to come in and look at a cash flow calculation for our example model. For a given loan, this calculation finds the terminal cash flow and figures out the overall return on equity based on a cumulative weighted default probability. So if you look at the calculation as it was in Excel, we left that in as a comment, you can see that it's fairly convoluted and quite hard to understand. This represents the risk that organizations face with having critical calculations like this in spreadsheets. What we're going to do is we're going to delete the original translated Modelshop expression and show you how easy it is to create it using the guidance that the data model provides. You can see that the resulting expression is concise, clear, it's really self-documenting, and it allows not only other users of the model, but auditors to understand the business logic behind the calculations. To make it even more understandable to the business, we have a visual representation that can be displayed for non-technical users. More importantly, Modelshop keeps track of all of the dependencies in calculations. Every calculation data it uses and where it's used in other calculations. You can navigate those dependencies with a visual navigation tool, which is a very powerful way to do data lineage, traceability, all the way back to original source data and forward to your end business calculations. Further, since Modelshop has the ability to work with raw data sources much more than a spreadsheet, you can often go all the way back to more sophisticated production data sources like raw credit reports, 10Qs, things stored in XML and JSON without having to transform it, which gives you full end-to-end data lineage traceability. Finally, Modelshop provides a complete audit trail of all changes made within the model. You can not only see changes, who made those changes, but you can also revert to prior versions very easily. This version control environment is integrated with your production configuration management tools such as Git. So all of this is really a game changer for business analysts. It, for the first time, really plugs your business analysts into your digital enterprise. But all of that is still not the most important benefit of Modelshop. Now that you've created an online financial risk model, you have the ability to plug it into the rest of your digital enterprise through open APIs. Everything in Modelshop, all the data lists, all the control, is available through an API interface, which enables you to automate a lot of the redundant tasks that your analysts do and plug real-time decisions into the rest of your applications. For example, this mortgage decisioning engine can now be plugged into a real-time triage environment that allows you to analyze hundreds of thousands or millions of loans very quickly to decide whether they belong in your investment portfolio. By allowing deployment of this logic without a recoding step, for the first time, your business analysts are connected to your digital transformation. You can not only reduce costs by reducing the manual, redundant steps that business analysts take every day to work with data, but you can increase visibility and transparency into the process by providing an end-to-end data lineage from data through calculations through result. Finally, you have the opportunity to accelerate your business by dramatically reducing the amount of time it takes to move from data to insights to taking actions to drive business performance. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit more about Modelshop today and invite you back to our website to learn more or to get a trial account.